Hey humans, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, make sure, oh, I gotta show you this dog bag. Well, it's not a dog bag, it's a birthday bag, but it looks like a dog. Look at this. Is that not great? Okay, anyways, welcome back. If it's your first time here, please subscribe. If it's your 72nd time here, make sure that you're subscribed and turn those post notifications on by hitting the bell. Why am I out of breath? Oh wait, I know why I'm out of breath, because the world is on fire. The COVID-19 pandemic wasn't enough. We've had murder hornets. In Vancouver area, we have had an invasion of moths. No joke, there was like 40 moths on our patio yesterday. And then the smoke rolled in and you cannot see anything. Sorry, it's actually frightening. So long story short, I can't think of a better thing to do than stay home. But I did put pants on today. This is a big moment for me. I've been doing a lot of working from home, a lot of staying home, obviously, during this pandemic. Most of the time I'm in sweatpants. Most of the time I don't even get dressed, I'm gonna be honest. But I do find that when I do get dressed, my mental health is better. So I've been trying to implement that a bit more, especially since the sweatpants that I have are not like those cute set sweatpants that like you see all those influencers with. They're like crusty old sweatpants with holes and rips and sadness embedded into them. So over on Instagram, I asked you humans to ask me questions. A little life update is what we're gonna be doing today. I'm gonna be as honest as I possibly can and let you know what's been going on for me in the last 6 months, besides screaming in sheer panic over what's happening to the world. I wanted to bring a little bit of extra happiness to today's video, and nothing makes me really more happy than food. I'm seriously honest about that. I'm actually shocked I haven't done mukbang. Is that how you pronounce it? Mukbang? Mukbang? Someone's gonna come for me. I haven't done one of those on my channel before, and I'm kind of shocked because if you know me personally, you know I love food. I'm one of those people that if I have plans with friends or Julia to go on a date or order food in, now that we can't go on dates, I will look at the menu for days before we actually order in. Just thinking about it, even that makes me happy. So I'm really excited because this video today is sponsored. Insert excitement noise. I'm even more excited because this video is sponsored today by DoorDash, and I have been using DoorDash at least once a week for months. So way before they even reached out to me, I have been using and knowing and loving that app. So it's really cool when a sponsorship lines up so organically with what I genuinely love in life, and that is amazing food being delivered right to the comfort of my own home. I've gone ahead, I've put in an order with DoorDash, and it is gonna be arriving in about 10 minutes, and we are going to enjoy it together, and I'm gonna update you about everything that's been going on in my life. It's here. Hello. Come on up. Yes. The food has arrived, and I went in, so buckle up. I'm also drinking sparkling water out of a wine glass to make this feel like a really fancy event. So obviously during this whole pandemic, we haven't been able to travel, go out until very recently in small groups. Because of that, the things that Julia and I really like to do, like go on date nights, do activities, go out to eat for dinner, has not been happening. And instead, we've been making events out of ordering food from DoorDash. So we actually call them parties. They'll be like, hey, do you wanna have a sushi party tonight? And it just makes it feel special. It's something we look forward to. And it's great because during the pandemic, it arrives to your home, you don't have to go out. It's contactless delivery. They just drop it right outside your door and let you know when it's arrived. And obviously we are super lucky where we live because there are so many amazing local restaurants to support that have delicious food. And today I decided to order DoorDash from Han's Wonton House. Han's Wonton House has actually been in the heart of Chinatown in Vancouver since 1972. So it's been around for a while. And it's known as a great spot, obviously, for wontons and more. So I went in today. I got wontons, I got spring rolls, I got chow mein. We're gonna try it all out, and I'm gonna answer the questions that you send into my Instagram about what's been going on in my life. First of all, I don't trust people that can't eat with chopsticks. When I first met Julia, my girlfriend, she could not use chopsticks, and I forced her to learn because it drives me nuts when people order Asian food that calls for chopsticks and then they use a fork. Like, what is going on? We're all adults here, okay? So the first general question that I got a lot was, how have you been? And I mean, that's a loaded question for everyone, I'd say. Oh, that looks good. They're spicy prawn wontons. That's a loaded question because honestly, it's been hit and miss. There's been, you know, days where life feels kind of completely normal. And then there's days where it kind of all hits you. Like I'm sure all of you can relate to, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what is happening in the world? And something that's been really hard for me is when I see on Facebook, they do Facebook memories. So they'll be like, this time last year you posted this photo. And Julia and I travel a lot in the spring and summer. So it's been kind of consistently photos of like really fun travel and activities. And that's when I like really realized that, wow, what we're doing now is not normal. Because I feel like I've kind of compartmentalized it and tried to just put like one foot ahead of the other. I know it's cliche to say, but I'm healthy, my family's healthy, I have my job, so I've been doing good. And I'm about to be better because I'm about to try these spring rolls. Look at these. So these are the veggie spring rolls. We're gonna have leftovers for days. I went crazy. Oh my God, look how big that spring roll is. Oh, I'm still gonna eat it, absolutely. That's the one nice thing about being in the comfort of your own home. No worries, I know that we clean these counters. The thing that's been driving me nuts recently, increasingly, that rhymed, is that I don't know when this is gonna end. If I knew, okay, we have to push through for 6 more months, another year, whatever it was, and then I knew it would be like, okay, that would be better. But my anxiety really gets to me when I think about the fact that we don't know that. The next question I got, speaking of anxiety, is how I've been dealing with mental health during the last few months. And I kind of mentioned it already, but having small things to look forward to, even if that's a Zoom call with friends, like we do a Tuesday trivia night every week, that's really nice. Like I said, having a party with Julia, aka a date night where we order DoorDash and we enjoy food and watch one of our favorite shows. Little things like that make the week feel special. Shrimp dumplings. That's like one of the best things about ordering food is then you get to eat the food for like 2 days straight. They always put in extra chopsticks when I order, even if it's just for me, they'll put in like 2 or 3 pairs. And if it's for Julia and I, we'll get like 4 sets of chopsticks. That's how many people they think there are. Oh my God, chicken wings. I got chow mein. And I like it because it's the super thin noodles. This is a fun story. One time Julia and I ordered food and we got the chow mein and I opened it up and it was like big, thick noodles and I cried. I take my food seriously. So I wanted to bring this up about ordering food and how important it is to support local. About a month ago, 2 months ago, yeah, probably 2 months ago now, time is flying. We ordered from DoorDash, we ordered Indian food from a local spot close to us. And when we got it, there was like a full note with a family photo on it. And they had handwritten the note saying, thank you so much for the order. Obviously, these are tough times, especially for small businesses, and how much they really appreciated that. And I think we all think about that, but to put like a face to these people that own that business and work so hard was really awesome. So Julia and I are trying really hard to support local businesses, small businesses during this time. And I think everyone should as well. And that's one of the great things about DoorDash is that all these small businesses that otherwise would have to shut down because they don't have the staff to go deliver and they can't have people coming into the restaurant, especially since a lot of them are so small that with the restrictions of spacing, they actually can't fit people in. DoorDash is allowing them to continue their business and, you know, dropping it off to their neighborhood. So I think that's really cool. Let's eat. The third most commonly asked question was about Julia, and I've already talked about her a lot in this video, but yes, we are doing great. There was a while there that I didn't really post on social media at all, and I've talked about it before on this channel, but the perception tends to be when I don't post, especially any content with Julia, that something's wrong. There's nothing wrong with Julia and I. Our relationship is stronger than ever, which has actually been really cool. Something to come out of this is that we've realized that we can literally be together 24/7, working from home, hanging out with just each other for months there. And obviously there's ups and downs like any other relationship, and there's gonna be tough times, but the fact that we are so strong as a couple and can do that has been really cool. So yeah, we're just chilling, eating spring rolls. Oh my God, let's go. So good. Another kind of grouping of the questions was if I have had any big milestones or goals happen during the pandemic time. Honestly, a lot of the goals and milestones that I thought were gonna happen in the last 6 months, like so many other people, got cleared from the table. A lot of things that I was really looking forward to, especially looking forward to sharing with all of you, got scrapped due to COVID-19. And I had to adjust like everybody else. So that was a bit of a bummer and hard, but there have been some silver linings to come out. One is, weirdly, I never thought I'd be saying this, but TikTok. I reached 100,000 followers on TikTok, which was really cool. I've been able to write more, which is cool. Like I have a couple short film ideas that I would love to execute once I can. The other cool thing that came out of it was I kind of realized that I love creating spaces for like human connection. So I started a Discord. That's a smaller one, but I mean little milestones, right? And it's a place where all of you humans can chat and talk with each other and support one another. It's a safe and inclusive space. So if you want to join that, I'll leave the link down in the description. And I actually didn't even know what Discord was like a month ago. And we already have almost 1,000 members on that Discord. So that's been really cool to see. The other part of that question was people asking what's next. And obviously I can't speak to a lot. There's a lot of things that I'm hopeful will happen in the next year for myself and my brand. And, one of my goals for 2020 was doing things where I got to actually meet all of you. I was supposed to go to Klexicon and, things like that. And obviously that didn't happen. So I'm hopeful that maybe those things can happen in 2021. I don't know. But there is something coming that's really, really, I can't say much about it yet, but it's really exciting. And it will be happening in about a month, I want to say. And it's been something pretty big that I've been working on behind the scenes with a couple of other folks. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say right now. This is the problem with me doing a mukbang. First of all, I think it's easier when you do it with two people, because when you have two people, one person can eat while the other one talks, and all I do is talk, so how am I supposed to also eat? This is one of the shrimp dumplings. Oh my God. Oh my God. It is unreal. Like seriously, if you live in the Vancouver area, Han's Wonton House, Chinatown. There's a reason they've been there since 1972. Clearly, this is like unreal. Let's go in with this spicy one. So this is the spicy prawn wonton, and it's got like little crispy bits on it. It looks so good. And I'm wondering how spicy is spicy, because depending on where you order from, it could be a kick in the ass. I'd say, oh, it's getting hotter. I was gonna say medium, but now it's like hot. And I can handle spice. Oh yeah. It's so good though. Everything's amazing. I've got to go in for another bite of this spring roll. It's just that good. Oh my God. Now this is the kind of chow mein that won't make me cry. I'm gonna be editing this, watching myself eat on camera, and just be horrified. Have you seen that lady who eats the pickles? Iconic. So the last set of questions kind of revolved around how I feel about other influencers doing certain things during this time. And I'm gonna be honest, I've talked about this pretty freely on my podcast, where I go in deeper, but I don't know, YouTube is just a little bit more of a, I don't know. I feel like I'm less vocal about certain things on YouTube. I try and keep it more light. And I don't want to bash anyone, but I do obviously have opinions. I think everyone has opinions about everyone right now, but I'm trying to remain in a headspace of, how do I say this? Not judging, because, everyone's making their own choice. I do believe a lot of people are trying their best, but there's obviously the group that is not. Sips tea. And for those people, it's unfortunate, because I think that it comes from a place of privilege and thinking that maybe they're better than people and that they can do things that are not within the rules, whether it's traveling, huge house parties, all these crazy things that we're seeing. And it's a shame because I think they're just out of touch with the fact that, especially a lot of these bigger like full-time influencers, that so many people have lost their jobs, so many people have lost family members, lost lives. A lot of people's jobs, they're putting themselves highly at risk to try and help. And then doing things like that are so unnecessary, like 100-person parties or international travel right now. It's, in my opinion, it is kind of tasteless, and I'm not for it. So I know a lot of you want me to speak to specific people or how I feel about those things, but I'm just going to say that general statement instead because that's where I'm at with it. And I think that I don't need to pinpoint any particular person or influencer. That's how I feel about anyone making those choices right now. So yeah, it's unfortunate to see, and I think also it kind of gives a bad name to creators in general. And I know a lot that are not doing that and are sitting at home, ordering food and enjoying it in the safe space. That was an interesting attempt at a mukbang. I know I didn't do a ton of eating, I did a lot of talking, but the food that I did eat was delicious. And to be honest, I'm kind of excited to shut this camera off so that I can just go to town on it. But I want to thank DoorDash again for sponsoring this video. Obviously, any company sponsoring any creator right now is so cool. But on top of that, them choosing to support my LGBTQ plus content really means a lot to me, and it does not go unnoticed. So I really appreciate it. And like I said, it's really cool that I got to do this partnership because DoorDash is a company that I've been using a ton over the last few months, way before they even reached out to me. And it has brought a lot of happiness to my life, no joke. It has, you know, created date nights and a lot of happiness, and I really enjoy supporting the local businesses and what they're doing for local businesses. So I'd love if you supported them as well. I'm actually giving away $100 to DoorDash over on my Instagram at Brianne Williamson. So if you want to enter that draw, you can head over to my Instagram page. All the details are going to be there. And you can win $100 and have a date night for you and your partner, or you and yourself. If you're not already, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, and let me know in the comments down below how you have been doing during this pandemic fiasco. I'm sending so much love to you all and hope that things get better for everyone. And I will see you on the next video. Bye.